what clip that was from, like who he was speaking to specifically or speaking about. Could have been a Netanyahu, plenty of others, to be honest. It's kind of a Zionist philosophy.
He's mad, very funny, and very.
Oh, by the way, blessed
Smart
Casey
and very
Tron,
sharp.
blessed legend.
But as
It was in response to an IM. What is that? An instant message? Links in the comments. I see. Okay. I might go back and look at that. Yo, what up, Yeet the Rich? Good to see you. Okay. Now it's Ethan Klein glazes Sam Hyde, tries to not call him a Nazi. Oh, interesting.
he's someone who inspired. That was Casey.
Wait, what?
He's someone who inspired a lot of us early YouTubers because he had this really edgy, funny. He's very funny and very smart and very sharp.
Maybe you should talk about how he harasses you, or had harassed you, and said that you're going to be part of something called Crush 500 or 5,000. And he was like sharing text messages with you, like of you and him in his promotional material. I remember that. I was like, is this real? I don't know if it was real or not.
But as the years went on, he kind of became politically more like ultra nationalist, white. Yeah, I mean, he's like very, very much of that leaning. So, you know, for me, I'm like, I'm not interested.
By the way, moderators, don't get confused. We just jumped from Sam Cedar to now Sam Hyde, so it's not as if, you know, the name Sam, like those are two polar opposite people. So don't get confused by someone saying, Sam is a legend in the chat right now. And I know I baited it out right there.
Obviously, in that whole side of things. So obviously, I'm not. I have no crossover with him. Like I used to be a big fan.
It looks like Anise is a big Amazonian woman in her room with her snake, and her two pets are the Ela Klein and the Ethan Klein, dancing in the background. Bijou, you'd be a perfect snack for Bijou, the snake. She's frame-mogging them. I agree. So hard to fit 4 people on a screen. They're all worshipping the Queen, Queen Anissa.
Kind of is like 15 years ago, and a lot of people were. He's very funny.
He's very funny. This is the sort of softball shit he does with Destinaire. He's big afraid of Destinaire and Samuel Hyde. Very, very fear-motivated. Oh, yes. GWAM saying the F slur. Yes, no, I'm well aware that the egg said the F slur, and she's like, I could say it because I'm gay. I'm gay, so I can say it. It's true, you can say whatever you want, but some people will be like, not very nice, bit of a naughty. Yes, he keeps his gloves on for Samuel Hyde.
Yeah, Ian's across the table.
He doesn't want to fight with people who don't have standards. Fighting people who don't have standards is very, very exhausting. Because he has to appeal to his liberal audience. He has to not say slurs, basically. He has to be, just a little bit thoughtful about what might hurt some of his audience's feelings. You know, rewind to him saying bitch about 1,000 times in reference to denims. Yes, that's going to rub some people the wrong way. And so, obviously, if you roll around in the pig slop with someone like Destinaire or Samuel Hyde, you are going to be at a disadvantage because you have standards. potentially. More standards than them. Or you're at least, you have more eyes that are going to hold you accountable. Rather than saying, I'm not responsible for anything I say. Oh, what is this? Ethan says Anissa is fantasizing about his OF and psychosexually obsessed with him because she sat beside him at a party. What is this? Oh my gosh, this is delightful. I didn't know we were taking a trip down memory lane.
And poor Anissa was so scared at the party.
I don't know. Like, it was all a bunch of, like, weird I clung to the arm of my husband at parties like that.
Wait, is she even sitting next to Ian? Oh. She's not even sitting next to him.
She lied. She's a liar. Look at this moment where she clearly wasn't doing any clinging. A complete fabrication from the Queen. Oh, good to see you, Riley. Yes. She was sitting across from him. She was distancing herself from idubbbz. Yes, probably because his breath smelled like an arsehole. I joke with idubbbz a lot, because I read the idubbbz snark. And so I tell him every now and again, you know what they say about you, right? You know what they say about you. You're stinky, stinky.
Beta, she's fantasizing about my OnlyFans, psychosexually obsessed with me.
Yep. Yeah, Ian's across the table, like they're not even sitting together.
She's probably tired of smelling.
She's in the middle of the two scariest people there.
That's true. That's true. She should have been fearing for her life in that moment, to be honest. But she's probably one of the strongest women I have ever met in my life. And I'm a dragon, keep that in mind. So yes, strong women, they can hold their own against a bunch of creepy Zionists. No worries.
Right between the two scariest people.
Yep.
Yes.
I love him. I watch him all the time. It's Hassan single.
Look at that. It's Austin and Will. Love these gentlemen. They're so sweet. Responding to Anissa, calling Harley epic bacon blackface. No, what? I'm the one who said that. That was my nickname. I was calling him epic bacon blackface. What?
You say this.
Bacon blackface or whatever Ian calls it.
Pause.
Pausing.
The fact that they're trying to reduce you to the dude who did blackface however long ago is so
Wait a minute. Ethan, you talk about this all the time on your podcast. You always say, but it's just jokes. You look down at the shit on the ground that your dog just laid in the middle of the living room and you say, it's just jokes. It's just jokes. It's fine. Eat it. It's just jokes. It's only jokes. What? I can't say a little bacon blackface now and again without you losing it? All right, let's watch the mental breakdown live. It's not live.
Saying because they don't understand it. Ian is the N-word guy.
He's the N-word of our generation.
He is the guy that made his fortune from saying the N-word and saying the F-word. He's sitting.
Yes, and now he's suffering the consequences of that. He doesn't get the views that he used to get. He's got a big snark Reddit. What a silly man. What a silly little man. Also, I think the usages that idubbbz has had and the opinion around it, the N-word, other slurs, I think he's been less flippant in his usage than you, Mr. Klein. I can remember a podcast with Jack's Films, Eric Comment Etiquette, of you getting blasted, very drunk, and you were shouting it as often as you possibly could. So, I would say you are the N-word guy. It's a competition of who said the N-word the most. And you're winning, my friend.
Whatever
And it was
fortune
her
he
idea.
has.
And it was
he
trying to
told
choose
her-
the N-word girl.
She had the idea that was like, go there and hold that younger girl, hold her, and you say this word in her ear.
She was the
This
one
word.
recording. She was the one driving there. She did the whole thing.
Yeah, Harley, you did not make money from being racist. You made money from being a silly food guy.
I want tickets. I want tickets. Oh, I thought you were talking about the costume. Because I said I want tickets to the Habs game. I won the Halloween contest. But it's
You did
like
a
it's also like
costume.
15 years before them doing what they did.
So let me get this.
They were worse.
You did a costume, and he influenced a generation to say the N-word.
True. I do think idubbbz did have a lot of influence, which makes sense why he would apologize in the way that he did, and these two disgusting Zionist losers would support it at the time, be like, oh, this is good. And now they're like, N-word guy. He's simply N-word guy.
But they also made money from it.
And
You know-
he influenced so many young kids to say it.
Like they're on an apology tour. If you want to make money, if you actually want to apologize, give away your fortune to the NAACP or whatever. I don't know, but
He's doing it slowly every month. They're burning through it.
because none of us made money from being racist. I made money from being funny and people liking.
Oh.
So did Harley.
Yes. Yes. Taking the Vape Nation joke from George Miller's friend is totally you being funny. That is absolutely the case. Crazy. Yes, the very original man who's very original, very funny. Yes, and you rolled with the punches. You said, oh, people call me Fupa. I will be Fupa. Ha ha. Funny, laughy. Yes. So funny, the funniest man. Over the past year, you've been the funniest. Keep it up.
You know, you're the N-word guy. So if you want to reduce Harley to being a blackface guy, that means that nobody's beyond redemption because Harley is not. He hasn't been the blackface guy forever. Has nothing to...
I probably wouldn't call Harley bacon blackface if he wasn't on your podcast. I don't like him, not one bit. But he's on your podcast, the harassment podcast. Silly? Put two and two together. A very easy puzzle to complete. Bacon blackface it is. He will remain as such. And that is poetry.
Time. It was so long ago. I was ignorant. I also apologize. I came out. I apologize. Not even trying to like leverage it to do a thing.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Never. It's so...
Oh, he thinks idubbbz was... He was implying that idubbbz was leveraging it. Okay, Yes, a lot of leverage, a lot of benefit from that. A whole subreddit saying r/I miss the old idubbbz. I miss the N-words.
It's such a self-own. If you want to reduce Harley to that, you are, by the same logic, you are David Duke. You know what I mean? You are the Grand Wizard, bro. You're burning crosses. You know what I'm saying?
If you called me bacon, though, it would be like, okay, he's the bacon guy. Okay. But then being like, the blackface, it's like, no, not you.
That's
not
such
you.
not you.
Oh, he says, oh, I can call you the N-word guy. That can happen. All of that is perfectly fine. No one should ever call me bacon blackface. Not one bit. Sorry, we're past all of that. We're very past all of that. Ethan drew swastikas on PewDiePie. Yes, but he can get away with it because he's Jewish, so it's perfectly fine for him to draw swastikas on PewDiePie.
We know,
Don't pull that card, buddy. Don't
Can't do
pull
that.
that card. Holy fuck. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Not their car.
Anyway, I just needed to rant like that. Oh, this is fun. What else? Is After Dark a way for Ethan to avoid heat by having other hosts do his harassment for him? No one can No one can match Ethan Klein's harassment. No one. As evidenced by these clips. This is a show, by the way, that is supposed to be hosted by Bacon Blackface and Egg. What are they doing here? They were like, oh, we need to comment on this. We don't trust you two. You're not good at harassment. Not as good as us at harassment. We're going to get in there. Every clip, these two nod their head. They're like, yes, true. Preach. Daddy, preach. Who the fuck is Egg? Egg is this one in the corner, the one who's drinking Starbies. Or some Kool-Aid. Ah, true, she is drinking Kool-Aid. Yes, in more ways than one. Literally.